Hello everyone. Welcome back to our Material Design 3 component series. Today we are diving into a crucial part of any application's UI, dialogues. A dialog is a type of modal window that appears in front of the app content to provide critical informations or ask for decisions. Dialogues disable all app functionality until users choose from the available options. Let's move to Android Studio and see how we can create a dialog. So here let's create a new file. So that dialog functionality we will provide on a icon button. So let's create first an icon button. So here I have created this icon button. So here first let's create a state also with the help of remember keyword. So here I have created this state. So this is giving error. Again let's import two values, get value and this set value. So this state will help us in deciding whether we should show the dialog or not. So for that here we will use an if condition. If this open dialog state is true, so then we will show the dialog. So we have this alert dialog to alert about something. So in this alert dialog, so first let's put these parameters on different line and also let's delete this parenthesis. And here this first parameter is this on dismiss request. So this is called when user tries to dismiss the dialog by clicking outside or pressing the back button. So here what we will do, we will update our open dialog state to false, because now user wants to close this dialog. And after this we have other parameters also. First one is this title. So here we can provide the title of this alert dialog. So here let's use a text composable. So this will be our title, and after this title we need to provide the text. So what will be the text of that alert dialog? So again let's use a text composable. So this will be the text we will provide. So after this text we have these two parameters also. First one is this confirm button. So here we can use a text button. Again let's use a text composable for the text, and in the similar way we have this dismiss button. So again we can use a text button for this dismiss button, and let's use a no as a text. So when user will click on this dismiss button, so what we will do, we will again update our open dialog state to false. And this confirm button, when user will click on this confirm button, we need to do two things. First one is this, we can provide a business logic, something like here we can call our delete image function. We also need to close this dialog also. So again we need to update this open dialog state to false. And when this open dialog value will be true, so here when we will click on this icon button, so here we can update our open dialog value to true. So this is how our alert dialog will work. So let's minimize these imports. and go back to our main activity. Here first let's create a box layout. Now we can run our app and see how this is working. So here this is our delete icon. So let's click on this delete icon. So here we can see this is our dialog. So this is looking pretty good. So if I try to click anywhere outside this dialog box, so what it will do, it will close this dialog. And again let's click on this icon. Now let's click on this no. So again this will close the dialog. Let's click on this. So if I click on this yes, then in this case also it will close the dialog. So let's minimize this and let's go back to this dialog file. So here we can see this is how we implement alert dialog. And one more thing, let's change the title of this to delete simply, not deleted. So here let's click on this alert dialog, control B. So here we can see this is the documentation of our alert dialog. So here we can see we can also provide an icon to this alert dialog, and also there is a modifier. We can change these colors also. So let's close this, and now if we want some custom dialog, so how we can create? So for that, so after this let's create one more composable function. So here again let's go upward and let's copy these code and paste it here, because again these things will be the same. So here after this we will say if open dialog is true, then we will show a custom dialog. So here we can see this is our custom dialog. So again this on dismiss request, here we will say this open dialog will be false. So here in these parentheses we can create a content. So the content of this dialog, I have used this surface. So with the help of this surface, it will give some background colors of these. So in this surface, I have taken this column layout. So I have given this padding because there will be some space around this content. And this horizontal alignment, these will be center horizontally, and this vertical arrangement, all these three things will be arranged with 10 dp space in between. And here I have used this button, and the on click of this button, here again we will say open dialog to false. So now let's use this composable function in our main activity, and let's run our app again. So let's click on this icon, and here we can see this is our custom dialog. So again let's click on outside the box, so we can see this has disappeared. So when we click on this play button, again this will go away. So we can see our dialog is working perfectly fine. You now know how to use the dialog component in Material Design 3 using Jetpack Compose. As always, if you have any questions, please leave a comment below and stay tuned for the next video in our series. See you in the next one.